Hey guys, and welcome back. So today's video is going to be pretty short because week 15 of college football, we just had the Army-Navy game going on. If you're used to my other videos in college football, usually I talk about 20 to 25 matchups or so for what might be some of the better, betting value games of the week. But in this particular instance, we just have one game to talk about. Bowl season's upcoming, and instead of doing like weekly videos for bowl season, I think I'm going to probably do more daily videos for that, and I'll be releasing those in the coming weeks here. So if you're interested in that particular content, you can hit that subscribe button, and then you'll get notifications of when I release my bowl pick videos in the coming weeks. Really excited about those. And also, beyond just college football content, I also release semi-daily college basketball pick videos, so you can also get notifications for those if you're interested. And as always, you can head over to stumpthespread.com. We have usually a daily free pick over there, and also premium content, and not just college basketball and college football, but also the NFL, the NBA, and NHL during this time of year. So thanks guys for listening to that little intro, and now we're going to head into talking about the Army-Navy matchup. So this is a pretty exciting game every year, always a really a treat to watch this particular matchup. So Navy, they came into the year looking strong, like they had the pieces to make a return trip to bowl season, and they've done that. And what's really impressive about that is Tago Smith, their starting QB, went out rather early in the year, but Will Worth has just been extremely impressive. Unfortunately for Navy, their backup, who became starter, is also out. So Navy's going to be heading down to their third string QB, but even though they're not going to be quite as good as what they've shown with Will Worth, this is still a Navy triple option attack that's pretty deadly. In their final two regular season games, Navy was absolutely killing it. They put up 66 points, then 75 points, and their rushing attack has really put up a ton of yardage this season. And not just that, the Navy defense has also, been doing their part in a lot of these wins. Without the defense at least putting up some kind of opposition to the teams that Navy's have been going against, the midshipmen wouldn't have been able to win their division in the American. Unfortunately for Navy, when they went into the title game, they weren't able to get past Temple, but Navy's still going to be going bowling, standing 9-3 overall. So this is just the primer to the postseason play for Navy coming up here. And then you have Army, really interesting team this year. The Black Knights, not a lot was expected out of this group coming into the season. It seems like in some of their tougher games, they've actually performed at their best. For instance, they have some upset wins this year, like in their matchup on the road against Temple early on. That was a pretty impressive win for our Army. And also, more recently, towards the end of the year, Army was able to get a nice upset win on the road against Wake Forest. That was another pretty impressive result for them. But, consistency was an issue for this Army squad throughout the regular season. And, they were just able to get to the 6-win mark to reach a bowl game. And two of those wins coming against lower division foes, FCS opponents. So that's not all that impressive. Even though Army does have some really strong results this year, they also have a lot of really poor results. More recently, Army was completely blown out by Notre Dame, while Navy was able to just slide past Notre Dame in a winning effort. That was pretty impressive there for Navy, getting past the Irish in what was kind of a down year for Notre Dame, even though, in all of Notre Dame's losses, they were at least competitive. Still an impressive win there for Navy in that rivalry matchup. This should be a pretty good game. Obviously, with Will Worth out, the spread has gone down from minus 11.5 to -6. Navy, in general, has been pretty much owning this rivalry as of late, and giving the under 1 touchdown, Navy does still feel like the better value bet here in what should be a pretty good game, but we still like the midshipmen here to go on to win and cover this spread as the better bet. Navy's just, had a much more consistent effort on a week-to-week basis this year. Army, they've been very hit or miss, and, we especially saw that with Navy in conference play as they went on to win their division in the American, getting 7 conference wins. Really impressive for them to do that in the American, which is usually a pretty overlooked conference overall. A lot of the upper tier teams in the American are very strong teams, and I expect the American will probably do pretty well in bowl season, given the fact that the bowl slottings that the American conference get, aren't the most elite all the time. So a lot of the American athletic conference teams are coming into their bowl matchups as rather significant favorites. So it's going to be interesting to see how that shakes out for their particular conference. But again, in this one, we do like Navy to come through here, covering just over the 1 touchdown spread here. Right now it's at -6, so if Navy pulls this one off and wins by a full touchdown, then they will get the win and cover here. So that's how we see things going here. And again, for more college football videos in the future, you can click that subscribe button. We got all of these upcoming bowl games that we're really excited to dive into and kind of break down these matchups. So really looking forward to releasing those videos here in the coming weeks. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.